week. So when it says a real life shitstorm at Kid Rock's took place last night. So according to @ScanNashville on Twitter, the call came over the Metro Nashville police radio last night for assistance at Kid Rock's big ass honky tonk rock and roll steakhouse on Lower Broadway. Fuck, that bar name is a mouthful. Seems as though there was a man who was stirring up shit at the bar. Oh, Christ. And by that I mean he removed his colostomy bag and began flinging around a little poop to others around him. There's not much more to go on in this. I mean, let's see here. Well, the poo flinging man was eventually arrested. Thank God for that.
I like the Nashville Scanners Twitter. He took off his colostomy bag, but at the end, this is the third time I've heard this colostomy bag guy in the past 2 nights. Jesus Christ. Somebody's got to get this guy under control.
Yeah. I mean, if people, we all have our asshole friend, but boy, I hope my asshole friend doesn't turn out to be this guy when we need these type of apparatuses, when we're at that age. And what the hell is that guy doing? All right, again, I'm assuming it's an older person. Did it give his age in the
big ass honky tonk rock and roll steakhouse?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious as to what he's doing hanging out there.
At the single greatest steakhouse on the planet? I don't know. He's just trying to get some fucking grub and spray some shit on people.
Yeah, I feel like all criminal charges should really factor in where they happen. Like a fist fight drunk at a Waffle House, it's a misdemeanor. You know what I mean? You go into the situation knowing what's going to happen. It's kind of like, oh, you saw a titty at the strip club? Duh. Like, there's no public nudity, what do you call it? Citations at a strip club, because that's what you're there for. I feel like if you go to Kid Rock's wacky tacky honky tonk steakhouse, you should expect to get a little bit of colostomy poop in your mouth, and that's just part of the adventure.
There's a marketing professional that was like, "Yep, that's the name. That's what we're going with. Put it on menus. Get it the fuck out there." Holy shit! This is insanity.
I just want to know.
Expected.
What moment caused this exuberant action of ripping the colostomy bag off? Yeah, like a chick taking off her fucking tube top at a Kid Rock concert. It's time to pop the sack, baby.
That's right. I think Ba with the Ba came out, and this fucking old timer went bananas. Whoa! That's
exactly what it was.
Right? He's a musician for the ages, as you put it.
I was getting ready to go into Kid Rock's musical talents. Have you ever heard that man sing live, a cappella, just without a band playing behind him? It's a fucking amazing. I'm telling you, it really is. That voice that you hear on the recorded tracks is exactly the same live. It's amazing. He really is an underrated mocked artist because of all the other bullshit he's gotten himself into with his rinky-dink honky tonk steakhouse and colostomy bags, and he did have a little person as his hype man, and he wore fur coats. And
I do think that some criticism is warranted early on in his rap career. If you look here, this look that he had going on. So just food for thought.
Yeah, well, you know what? Speaking of food for thought, he's not exactly begging for meals these days, so who am I to criticize?
No, Christ, he's got the honky tonk, winky dink, podunk steakhouse on Lower Broadway, Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville.
It, supposedly where men pull their fucking colostomy bags out and whip them around like they just won some pinball machine. They just got third place on The Rock's SmackDown pinball.
People say Nashville's cool and all, but this doesn't make it sound cool.
It's certainly a black eye for that comment.
Yeah. And the fact that the town has a Kid Rock's honky tonkin' fucking steak and bacon fucking whatever it's called. Yeah, I think that loses a lot of its street cred immediately.
Well,
The fact that there is one of those in your fucking town. Are there others? Is it a chain?
it doesn't sound like a
I'm really
chain.
just stuck on the steakhouse, quite frankly.
I
don't
bet it's a
Poop.
good time with a decent steak. Okay, I think. But my question to you, Wes, since since we've established that you're the one with some anger issues as of recent, so you get colostomy bag goo on you at the Kid Rock Steakhouse.
Yeah.
So obviously the person who has gotten colostomy bag particles on you has some serious medical issues. How do you then handle the situation of getting shit on you from a obviously handicapped in some capacity person?
All right. I'm assuming I have time to react before security.
Yes, you have carte blanche.
Okay.
I'm giving you
I'm
carte
saying,
blanche.
like,
You
like,
have,
if
there's a 5-minute window.
5 minutes. I mean, my thought is within a minute, someone from security's coming and fucking, yoking this guy up. Now, if I have like 15 to 30 seconds and no one else is taking the initiative, I'm putting a hand on the back of his neck and a hand on his belt line and throwing him in face first into the table and holding him until security comes. He hasn't. I might smear his face on the table just a little bit.
I feel like smearing his bag into his face is like the proper response. But I mean, you got to think this guy's already gone through surgery. He's had his large intestine retract through his body to his chest area. And now you're going to go and grab him by the belt like Al Bundy throwing a Kelly Bundy boyfriend out the window and shove him into the fucking bar stool.
Well, yeah, now that you break out the Al Bundyism, it does seem a bit aggressive. I don't know, man. I just got shit flung into me. What am I supposed to be like? All right, everyone, quiet down. The guy's got some issues. This will handle itself. I'm sure security's just gonna casually escort him out.
Yeah, security's definitely going to handle it. I can tell you that, like, me personally, if that were to happen, like, I would maybe want to fight the guy, but the minute someone else's poop hit me, it would just be just me fucking vomiting I'd just vomit all over fucking the Honky Tonk Steakhouse, all over my ribeye. Just fucking nope, no control.
Pretty sure it's just sirloins at the Kid Rock Steakhouse.
As a matter of fact, sir, I am looking at the menu.
What do we got? What's the most appetizing?
Oh man. Well, I mean, it's funny to me because I wonder if it's printed like this, but like right at the top is house wines, which seems odd, right? But some beers, your general fucking cocktails, and then you get down to starters. Got some chicken wings, got some nachos. There's some steakhouse chili, of course.
think the guy with the colostomy bag was serving up the steakhouse chili.
Yeah, right. But from the grill, check it. They got an 8-ounce filet, a 14-ounce ribeye, a 14-ounce New York strip, and then a 32-ounce or 36-ounce tomahawk ribeye.
Ooh, yeah.
So one of them big boys.
You know that
you can get it smothered.
How much is that? $100?
It doesn't say.
Okay.
It does not. There are no prices. So it's probably a lot.
I was going to say
it's probably way more than it needs to be.
Yeah, my guess would be somewhere between 100 and 120. And 36 ounce, if I'm in Nashville and there isn't poop being chucked around, I might consider that fucker.